Hello guys and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about perfect iron door. Now this wasn't made by me, this was made by someone else. But it's not perfect because you hit the button and you can walk through. Yes, but if I try to walk through on the pressure plate, it doesn't reopen. And the idea of this was that you could hit the button and then you have all the time in the world to get through. But you can never get back. And yes, this one is much simpler than my version. It's only a torch here, some wire, and then another torch that powers the door. And that's just a simple flip-flop that's powered by this pressure plate. But the problem is you can never get back through because this is already powered, and powering it doesn't turn this back on. So you need to be able to, you need to have a single input flip-flop, which is what I made with my door. Here is the simple version, just it applied. You hit the button all the time in the world to get through here, and then you step on the pressure plate and it closes again. But you can step on the pressure plate and it'll reopen, or I can step on it and it will close, step on it again and it'll open, close, open, close. So basically that works infinitely. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What it means is you can go through any way, really. Either way you can go forward or backwards, and you don't have to worry about that. Not being able to get through like on that door. Yes, this is much more complicated. It takes 2 sticky pistons, 2 repeaters, 3 redstone torches, a little bit more redstone, but that's about it. Other than that, still the button and pressure plate. And I'll show you, when I hit this button, it will power this redstone, which flows into this block, which then flows into a pole shortener, which powers this block, powering this piston, which this piston will update after 1 tick. So this is only on for 1 tick. And I don't know if you know this, but when a piston pushes a block and comes back in 1 tick, it leaves the block behind. So if I were to hit this button, it would drop that block right there, and if I hit it again it picks it up. And the only reason I have these redstone torches is just an easy way to power this door. And the way the pressure plate works is, oh, I didn't even build this, but it's very simple. It just flows into let me get some redstone. It simply flows into that same block that this one did, which allows it to work the same as the button. And the only reason you put a pressure plate is because it's more convenient than a button. And you can always put a pressure plate inside your base because there shouldn't be any monsters in there. I mean, that's the whole purpose for an iron door anyway. So I'm gonna assemble a second one of these just in case you don't quite understand what it is. So I'm gonna need to build up 1, 2, 3 for the floor. So let's start assembling over here. So you'll want to dig down 3 when you build this. This symbolizes the floor. It does have to be 5 long, unfortunately. I could probably make it longer, but I didn't actually spend all my time trying to figure out the best way to flow redstone and all that. So I need the piston, repeater, I'm going to need a torch, this, a door, pressure plate, and that should be everything that I need. So let's place our door and a button. That button will open the door and this will close it and open it. Both of them do the same. So then what you want to do is run some redstone down from your button into the pole shortener, which is a block here. And then in front of that, you're going to put a repeater, which then flows into this block with a sticky, with 1 sticky piston under it, like that. And that will power this, and then the block will lift, cutting off the power, leaving it only running for 1 tick. And you gotta make sure it's this deep because you don't want to push that block. So then you put another block, and then on top of it a repeater, then another piston, a block, and then one in front of that block. You're going to want to bury this redstone torch, and then you're going to have your little power flow that comes off that torch, and when that block covers the torch, the redstone power will travel through it. Now to hook that up to your door, you're going to put one redstone torch here, which powers the door block, and then you're going to invert the power through another torch, and then run redstone. If you really wanted, you could simply run redstone up here and break that torch, which would actually not matter because technically it isn't inverting the button since it works both ways. Okay, well, I don't know why I even did this to start with. I'm just going to leave it as a redstone. So it's that simple. Not, I guess simple isn't the perfect word, but it's very simple. And I'm sure there's a way to make this a little smaller by flowing the redstone in from different areas. Oh, I forgot to do the pressure plate again. But as I showed you, that's only the little L there. I'm sure there's a redstone torch which can go from here and power that block. But I decided this is an easy enough way, and I hope you enjoyed. Try the store out, even in your survival world. I can't talk. And yes, it can be a little expensive with these sticky pistons, but you know, I spawned in a mushroom biome and slime spawn every night, so, you know, it's not that hard. Just, you can find slime, and then get a couple slime balls. I mean, one slime, which is, even if that's like a rare thing, should be able to get you all the supplies to get this. So, build this door. It will definitely help your base, and if you lag, it will help you not get locked out of your base. And I'm just gonna build this up here. I'm Con Hathy. This is my perfect iron door. And goodbye.